Dead Larry's sound has really evolved and grown over the years. In 2015, you released Mona Lisa Stellarum, and it's easily the most full-sounding album you guys have put together.
I agree with that.
How would you say that you guys have grown as a band since your inception?
Gosh, well, yeah, I mean, we've been a band for so long at this point. I mean, almost 12 years since the first time we ever jammed together. So I mean, and we've had the unique experience in a way to, be a band for this long, and and have written and recorded so much at this point that, we get to kind of continue to just build upon, the sound that we might have started with at the beginning, and does that make any sense?
We definitely went from not having any idea what we were doing, why we were doing it, or what we wanted to sound like at the very beginning. That's kind of how it started, and then like over the years, every time we put out something, it's like we criticize it in our own minds to the point where we create something that is that, but better than that. That's like, we want more different all the time. I don't know, and then at the same time, like, we've gotten to the point of growth where, like, I just don't think, we don't know what else to do or how else to do it. Like, this is...
In the time that I've been a Dead Larry fan, for the lack of a better word, the sound has almost sounded more organized now. It was kind of, when I first started listening, a little bit chaotic.
Yeah.
But it's formed like a Dead Larry structure in the sound.
I agree with that. I guess we kind of all... I definitely personally have gotten to adapt the idea that less is more. Like, that I need to show that I'm a talented musician sometimes, but most of the time I just want to play the song, and the song is what's important.
Yeah, we definitely have like different kind of parts of songs that are maybe things that we do similar, like in a lot of different songs, and we kind of know that, like, oh, this is going to be, like, we call, for example, like, we'll do something that we have named a chaos fade. Like, we're like, oh, let's do a little chaos fade here at the end of the song, which is just kind of a noisy...
It's a... yeah, it's like, it's a crescendo into, like, absolute madness to where, like, you can't... There's no discernible, like, notes or...
We don't use any actual technical...
classically trained term
language, like if we're writing songs. It's just like, let's do like a doodly doo here, and then let's go into like a wah wah part here, and then we're gonna do this chaos fade, and then
there's this groovy thing twice, then and then like, the most technical we get is like actual names of chords, which we have to like figure out, and then the words chorus, verse, bridge are probably like the most technical we ever get. Other than that, it's all fucking, kind of our own, the way we talk.
Yeah, we definitely like chaos, though.
That leads well into my next question. So what is your creative process like as a band? Do you guys write music and add lyrics? Do you write lyrics and add music? Or how do you bring the picture together?
Music comes first, almost all the time.
Mm-hmm. Usually Mark starts with the melody, and then we kind of build from there.
Yeah. I mean, like if I write a song, I'll kind of like write something on the piano, and I kind of have a rough idea of the song, but then usually I bring it to the rest of the guys and play it with them, because usually when it's got the full band and that volume that happens, usually a whole different melody or like lyrics can come out of just that change in dynamic. So
I always think of it like Mark brings like a skeleton of a song. He brings like, a piano part, a couple piano parts, and then, he brings it really super raw, which is almost, and historically, a little bit the opposite of what I have always done, which is like bringing like pretty much full songs, all the words, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, done historically, but recently, and even starting with Mona Lisa Stellarum into now, I'm kind of falling into more of this, like the pattern of bringing like something I don't necessarily know what it is, because like bringing a whole song seems to be harder to work with than just like
tidbits.
Yeah, little ideas.
Grow as a group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because we all write our own parts. Like we have influence over each other, but like we do whatever the fuck we want.
Well, that probably even reflects back to a little bit about how the sound has evolved too. Or if you've historically been coming into it with this is what I present, where now you're approaching it more as a group concept. That would kind of explain how that sound is.
And we stopped trying to sound like anything. There was a time where we tried to appeal to this group or that group or this thing or the other thing, and like I feel like, you know, the older you get, the more we do it. It's just like, I don't give a shit, whatever everybody wants to hear. Like, I just want to play the stuff that we think is cool.
The songs from Mona Lisa Stellarum have a lot of personal meaning to you guys. How are these songs brought together from creation into a concept album about a crew's misadventure through time and space?
It was a long...
Years.
Yeah, it was... It was like, I mean, the whole idea of the... I mean, we always try and have all our albums have a little bit of concept to them, but that particular one I had as an idea for a long time. I mean, if I were to write it down, there's way more to the whole story, but it just became way too hard to make songs that were involved with describing, you know,
so less than an hour's worth of time.
Yeah, and it, you know, yeah, it had been a long time in the making, and
some of the songs were written like, there's a song on there so close that is old, like it is old as fuck, but at the same time, like we somehow made it fit.
Well, and that's what piqued my curiosity with that question too, because I know that there's some songs on the album that have been around for a while, but when you listen to the album, I mean, I probably listened to it 8 times in a row, like intently with headphones on, and picked up different nuances all the time. You would really think that the album was written together, but like I said, knowing that wasn't the case,
that's
it's
all we
interesting
ever
to
wanted
see
people
how
to
it
do.
came
Like
together.
I don't know. The fact that you've done that is like the epitome of like what we
crazy.
want people to do.
yeah, exactly. Because there are little, you know, subtle things, and you know, because it's hard to say it all, but it definitely all came together. I mean, there's songs that didn't make it on there, you know, and there's songs that were, you know, really very brand new at the time that were written at the last minute, and we thought, hey, we'll find a place for that on there.
Yeah, and then there's some gaps in the album and the story and the whole thing where like we're hoping that people will fill that with their own imagination, so like they make it make sense.
The continuity and flow of the album is incredible.
Like it's just but in terms of like how did we do it, we're not entirely sure. Why? Because we just I don't know, we just love doing shit people don't do.
Dead Larry recently signed with Hoplite Music, joining a family of bands such as Consider the Source, The Magic Beans, Pigeons Playing Ping Pong, Yam, John Wayne and the Pain, and the list goes on. How will this newfound relationship affect the band, your touring schedule, and your fan base, especially hopefully new fans?
No idea.
A lot of new places to play, hopefully, that we wouldn't have connections with before.
And even now, like we signed with them, I'd say I think 4 months ago, three or 4 months ago, and even now, like it's the very beginning of what hopes to be a grand relationship. You know, it's kind of a long haul situation. We're gonna start playing new places, and then slowly but surely, like, you know, the name recognition will build up in where we're from and places we're not. I'm really excited to bring our music now to brand new places because we're the best we've ever been.
Yeah, we're at a point now where, you know, it's taken a long time, but we just need to just get in front of new people, because now we've got the new songs, we've got the new albums, we've got new up-to-date equipment, we've got our van, we got a trailer, we're ready to go, we're a package deal, we got the show, we just got to put it in front of people wherever we can go, and hopefully they can just, you know, bring us new places and just put us in, you know, put us in front of people, and we'll do what we do.
We played in a small town in Illinois, DeKalb, Illinois, and there were probably like 40 people there. But the 40 people that were there, like we'd been hanging out all night. We were there for a really long time. And, you know, when we got up there, like people were like, all right, I'm going to stay for a song and see what's up. But we completely blew their brains apart, which, like, you know, at least, you know, from what they expressed to us afterwards, big group picture afterwards. But that's what I want to do on the road, like new places, getting out there and being like the best that we've ever been. You know, the most together, the most professional.
I definitely feel like now is a good time for that, for sure, for you guys.
And it's something that people haven't heard exactly, heard before, you know.
Yeah, we do definitely, you know, the proof is in the pudding. Like, if you talk to us, you definitely understand why our music is. Like, we're just trying to be real people.
I love pudding.
Same.
Tapioca's a little weird. I like it in bubble tea.
And in 2016, you guys are planning a festival, Dead Larry's Galactic Get Down. Why a new festival now? What can fans expect from this festival that's going to be different from other offerings throughout the summer?
Well, one, it's a fucking Dead Larry festival, which means, I don't know. I'm gonna do a short history. The last year of Hidden Acres Music Farm, 2011, I helped out a lot with this festival called Fall Frolic, and it was amazing up until the cops raided it and it like got destroyed. It was very traumatizing, and you know, some loss, some death, a bunch of things. I was just like off put from the whole festival thing, and then I was approached by a few individuals that like had this crazy drive to make this festival happen, and I was like, all right, it's been a while. I think I'm ready to put on another festival, which I think, you know, really, what's a good word, galvanized our fans. I feel like, you know, it's going to be different. It's not a Wookiefoot festival. We're not trying to tell people anything or raise, I mean, like, I would love to eventually raise money for good causes, but like, we're going to have a Dead Larry festival. It's going to be space themed and silly and fun and dark. I don't know, it's just about time.
And a party.
Yeah.
It's a party.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to a fantastic 2016 from Dead Larry. Any other parting words for your fans?
We love them.
Yeah. We're just getting started.
Yeah.
Again.
Again. Part 2.
I don't know.
Just getting started again every day.
I feel like we got a lot of things out of our system in the past decade, and like we are really focused. More so now than ever.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.